Hey Gemini Cancer, welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general energy check-in reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning into these lives, and I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. I appreciate all of your likes, all of your comments, all of your shares, all of your subscriptions here to my channel. Thank you guys so much for those of you that do engage with me and my videos in that way. I do appreciate it, all right? If you're new here to my channel, welcome. Please make sure you read through the description box below, okay? It's going to have everything you need to know in order to be in alignment with the readings that I offer here on my channel, how to understand the different series that I do offer, and how to be in alignment with that energy according to your natal chart, okay? There's also links in my description box for you to learn more about your natal chart. They are not affiliate links. I do not get paid from them. They are just free and available to you. They're ones that I use and I find accurate. So please take some time to get to know that energy, all right, so that you can be in alignment with my readings. And for those of you that have been here for a while, welcome back, okay? Go ahead and start thinking about and maybe even getting started on whatever gratitude practice feels right for you. For my new people, I do invite you to take some time while I am shuffling this deck to do some affirmations, intentions, prayers, meditation, breath work, maybe even a moment of silence or stillness, so that you are centered and grounded inward, right? And you can be open to the messages that are truly meant for you in this reading, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get started on the same, and then we will jump into your reading, Gemini Cancer. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, the Ascended Masters, my Ascended Ancestors, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Gemini Cancer Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube for their general energy check-in reading. I thank you so much, Divine, for allowing me to channel clearly the most important messages that Gemini Cancer Cusp energies need to know or be aware of in the now moment regarding whatever planets, whatever houses, whatever aspects, whatever transits are important for them, connecting to them, influencing them, supporting them in the now moment. I thank you so much, Divine, for that clear guidance, for your love, your grace, your mercy, and protection, always and forever. And so it is. All right, Gemini Cancer, last two shuffles. Let's get started. Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, Cosmic Energy. Thank you so much, Divine. That was quick. You got Venus here. And love vibration. Energy of 4 for my number people. So love being in your vibration here, Gemini, Cancer. Venus is in Capricorn, okay, which is the 7th house to your Cancer energy, okay? So partnerships, love, relationships, all of that energy might be really in the forefront of your mind at this time. You also have the 6th house Virgo energy of routine, okay? Vibration of 30. It feels like there either needs to be here, Gemini Cancer, more time spent building a self-love practice here, and or there's this desire for love to be a part of your day-to-day. So whether you are ready for love, ready to have a serious relationship, have serious connections, right, in your life. And again, it feels like there's this day-to-day energy where this love is missing, okay? And maybe that's just how you're viewing it in the now moment. Okay, I have one more cosmic energy. Thank you. And you got Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Venus will be doing a retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. And or I think Sagittarius, depending on the astrology that you follow, okay? So this vibration of 4 here with Venus, okay? Vibration of 30 breaking down into a 3 with the 6th house and Virgo. And then you have Mercury retrograde energy, vibration of 51 breaking down into a 6. Okay, and then you got the 6th house. So it does feel like there is this desire for balance and harmony when it comes to, for some of you, this could definitely be romantic, right? But mind you, love isn't just about romance, right? Love can be for friends. It can be for family. It can be for community. Again, it can always and must first and foremost be for yourself, okay? Some of you might be coming into the awareness that there needs to be some sort of reinvention, right? Around, again, how you view love, maybe how you connect to the energy of love, maybe wanting to build new self-love routines, self-care routines, okay, that really incorporate that vibration of love on a day-to-day. So then rather, Gemini Cancer, looking for this love outside of yourself, it's like first start searching for that love within. Start building that love, that energy, that frequency that you do desire, that you are yearning for, because I can sense it, right? Into your daily habits. Whether that is cooking a nice breakfast or meal for yourself or lunch or dinner, right? Setting up the table really nice, or, you know, putting some aromatherapy in the home. It's like splurging maybe on those sheets that you really feel comfortable in or that feel really great, or just like that's building love, right? That's incorporating love in your day-to-day routine. So really coming to the understanding here, Gemini Cancer, that love, again, is not about physical connection, even though it's a part of it, right? It's a way to express it, but it's not all that is. Love is in your day-to-day life. And everyone, right, has the ability to incorporate that vibration in everything that they do, right? Love is a frequency. Love is an energy, right? So it just feels like you're at this point, Gemini Cancer, where that's becoming very, very grounded in your awareness and realizing like, yeah, okay, there are some things that I need to rethink when it comes to love. There's some things I got to rewire in my mind about what love looks like in order for you to experience it more. Because especially if it's that feeling of lacking, lacking love in your day-to-day, or lacking that feeling of love in your life, it's like love is all around you. You just have to be aware enough, right, and tap into it and cultivate it. Some of you might even be learning how to cultivate that vibration of love, like I said, in your day-to-day. Okay, let's further clarify this with the intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. Thank you so much, Divine, for these beautiful messages. Whoa. Please tell me more about Venus, 6th house, Mercury retrograde energy for Gemini Cancer cusp. What does the Gemini Cancer cusp collective need to know about Venus and love, the 6th house and routine, and Mercury retrograde and reinvention? Now, mind you, we've already had all of the Mercury retrogrades for this calendar year, right? If you follow the January to December calendar here. But okay, hold on, that's interesting. If you think about it, or maybe if you follow the astrological calendar, right, with Aries being the first, the beginning, the new, we would have maybe one more Mercury retrograde before the astrological new year begins. So very interesting. Some of you might follow, like really count, springtime if you're here in the States as your new year, or maybe you do follow the that astrological wheel as far as Aries being the beginning and then Pisces being the end, right, of the year. Neither here nor there, but that might resonate for some of you out there. But let's get into it. Thank you so much, Divine. Okay. Tell me more about this Venus, 6th house, and Mercury retrograde, Divine. What does Gemini Cancer need to know about Venus, the 6th house, and Mercury retrograde? For Venus, yeah, you got the 8 of Cups. Okay. So I feel like this does tie into what I was talking about, really letting go and releasing the notion that love is maybe purely physical, or that that's the only way to receive love. It's like releasing that and letting it go. Some of you, it does feel like love has been very heavy on the mind, or it's been a primary focus of yours for a while. And it's that old saying of a watched pot never boils, right? So focusing so much on it, it's like it's hard for that love vibration to come in, because some of you are like really clinging on to an idea or clinging on to how that has to show up in your life and not allowing it to freely flow to you. So there is a need to kind of let go of some sort of emotional attachment to love, or the love that you desire, or the outcome in love you're looking for, or how you want love to show up, or who you think the love is connected to. Some of you have to walk away from that and let that go, okay? Tell me more about this Eight of Cups for Venus. Thank you so much, Divine. Yeah, you got the Four of Cups. Yeah. Tell me more about this Four of Cups when it comes to love. Yeah, fear. Fear. This is the Devil card in this particular deck, Reclamation here. So there's fear. It's like there's a fear here of walking away, of letting go of the love that you want. Maybe it's a particular person that you feel the love should be with, right? It's a hard time letting that go. And it's a fear of that love never coming, which is why you would cling on to your idea of it, right? Or cling on to how you want it to happen because you're afraid it'll never show up. Fear, right? Tell me more about this energy here for Venus. What else does Venus have to say to Gemini-Cancer? Thank you so much, Divine. What else does Venus have to say? Yeah. Big Tower moment. Revolution. So there is this change. Okay, there's this change that has to happen, Gemini-Cancer, when it comes to how you think about love, how you connect with love, what you see love as. And it's really realizing that your idea of love or your attachment to love is fear-based. It's fear-based. Okay. So this tower is going to come in. The Divine is going to bring in a tower and allow that tower to happen, Gemini-Cancer, because again, the tower only shows up when there's something better that needs to be built or a new path that has to be walked, okay? So whatever, again, foundations and ideas that you built up around love, that is what's crumbling down because it was built on fear. Fear of not having it, fear of being alone, fear of whatever, right? You can fill in that blank. It'll all be different for all of you, but it's this clinging, not allowing yourself to let go. Eight of Cups, not allowing yourself to release. So walking away from harboring, or just, again, holding on so tight to this idea of love that isn't really based in truth. It's kind of based in an illusion here with the Devil card. Again, based around your fears when it comes to that vibration. So as that tower comes in and as it crumbles, it will allow you again to connect with the true essence of love. Okay? Not the worldly, because this is Capricorn energy as well. Not the worldly energy or the worldly view on love. That's what's coming down. Okay? Overall message here from Venus for Gemini-Cancer. Okay. Strength. Have the strength and the courage, Gemini-Cancer, to face this tower. To understand that that tower was built from your lower self. Those ideas, those feelings, those emotions are coming from your lower vibration. It's not in tandem with your higher nature or your higher self, or that sense of elevation within you. There is an imbalance here. But with the strength, it's learning how to invoke that inner strength. Okay, because when the divine has to come in and tear something down, it's gonna require a lot of strength. Okay, it's gonna require your higher self to be active, to be able to see that tower and why it needs to crumble, even if your lower nature is afraid, even if your lower nature doesn't want it to happen, right? Even if your lower nature is still holding on, wants to cling, wants to do what you want, right? Wants to still believe in that idea. Okay, this is the lesson. It's a lesson in strength. It's a lesson in releasing and surrender, especially with the tower. Surrender, 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 surrender. Okay? And it's like whatever that fear is, this tower is going to break that down. So then when you do find that new path and maybe move into another field to build a new tower or rebuild that tower where you are, the fear, the worry, right? The over concern about the world, or just that restricted view of love won't play a part in that new tower. And you'll be able to feel a little bit more free here, okay? A little bit more in alignment. All right, let's look into the 6th house. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about the 6th house for Gemini Cancer. What is this routine for Gemini Cancer energies? Okay. Justice. Balance. What's fair, what's right. Okay. A lot of the time you can look at justice as being something served outside of self, right? That you have no hand in. But really and truly, we all have the power to bring justice to ourselves through our actions, through our thoughts, through our own transformation. Through releasing, right? Through acceptance. That can be justice as well. But it feels like there is something that has to come in balance in order for you to just, it just really feels like you've been out of alignment for a little while here, Gemini Cancer, and it's really time to get back on your path, or to kind of reinvent, right? Your way of thinking, communicating, being. This tower that is coming in is a form of justice as well. Okay, yeah, you have the moon. The balance you're looking for is hidden in your routine. The balance you're looking for is hidden in your routines and hidden in your practices and the things that you are repetitive with. And this is what I was saying, your justice, right? The love you deserve, the balance you're looking for, what you're looking for is in your day-to-day. It's hidden in the mundane. Like I was saying earlier, it's learning how to cultivate the love in the day-to-day, in the small things. Looking at love as expanded beyond just physicality. Right? That love is all around you all the time. All the time. Okay? Tell me more about justice and the moon. You have the 3 of Pentacles. Hidden in the mundane. It's hidden in the small work. It's hidden in the little steps that you take every day. Like I said, right? Getting the aromatherapy, lighting a candle, getting your sheets, maybe even working out, right? It's like that's where the love is. Making yourself a nice meal. Reading a good book. There's love in that actions. Helping out a neighbor. Right? Volunteering your time. Service. All of that. That's where you can feel the love, Gemini Cancer, okay? Ace of Swords. Clarity. Okay? So that awareness of your power and your ability to sow those seeds of love in everything you do, in your day-to-day routine, in your health, right? Taking care of yourself, just seems very, very important that action, right? Understanding that you have the power, you have what you need to put that love into action. And that it is, again, I can't get away from that it really is all around you. If you choose to see it that way, Ace of Swords. The truth, right? If you choose to see it that way, if you choose to embrace that and put in the work to make that happen, like I said, put in the work to bring justice to yourself. So if it feels like love is the one thing you're missing, right, then again, you have the power to activate that love vibration in every moment, as opposed to maybe waiting for someone else to activate it for you, or waiting on a relationship, or, you know, something like that. It's like you're missing out on all the love that's right available to you. And that's going to be life-changing. Once that awareness really settles in, life-changing for you. A whole new way of thinking about the world around you. A whole brand new connection. Consciously connecting with what's around you as opposed to maybe ignoring it. Okay? What's the overall message here from the 6th house for Gemini Cancer? Warrior of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Okay? 10 of Cups ideally is what you're looking for. That harmony, that balance, that peace with understanding that you're connected to the all. All is connected to you. This is going to be a very slow but steady process for you, Gemini Cancer. And it is going to take, again, like I said, a lot of strength for you to endure it, for you to learn from it, to complete this cycle of learning. This is what's been keeping you kind of stuck and stagnant a little bit, okay? Is the idea, Ace of Swords, the perspective of what that 10 of Cups is. Some of you maybe have been spending time thinking, well, why isn't it coming in? What's taking so long? Warrior of Pentacles. It's because you first have to tend to the soil that is you. In order for that love to be planted in, right? You have to tend to your own soil first. It has to be a fertile place to land. This wasn't fertile place. That fear was not allowing anything to really grow, right? It wasn't what you truly needed. Not walking away. Not knowing how to release, not knowing how to let it go. Okay? And again, this is no judgment. We all go through this cycle multiple times in our life. I'm just giving you the energy, okay? It's not easy, but it's going to be worth it for you. Yeah. King of Swords. Wielding this truth. Seeing it clearly. Right? That where the stuck energy was in your habits, in your routine, in the day-to-day, ignoring the love all around you. Okay? But now seeing that truth and seeing what needs to happen in order for you to really experience that harmony. Okay? It's almost like hidden in plain sight. All right. Let's look into this Mercury energy, this Mercury retrograde. Thank you so much, Divine, for these messages here for Gemini Cancer. Tell me more about Mercury retrograde energy. What do they need to know? What is Mercury retrograde? What's this reinvention? 7 of Swords, right? Reinventing the mind, the perspective, the paradigm, your viewpoint. Taking away the deceptive energy of that 5 of Swords, thinking, oh, that's what love is. This is what it needs to be. This is how it has to happen. Cleaning it all up. To see what? The truth, right? To gain a deeper sense of clarity, a higher level of consciousness about that love vibration. Tell me more about this 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, again, like I said, it can be self-deception for me as a reader, and I feel like that's what this all is about. Spirit of Cups. So, believing that the emotions that you feel, Gemini Cancer, it's like, how can I say this? It's almost like acting on those emotions without really understanding what the emotions are trying to tell you, or without really, almost like without really feeling it. This is also reinventing how you express yourself. Because maybe how you were expressing yourself, Gemini Cancer, was somewhat deceptive. It wasn't aligned with the truth of who you are. And again, it could have been rooted in a fear. Right? So over expressing your love, over like pouring it in out of that fear of losing out, or do you see what I'm saying? It just, yeah, it's reinventing how you're expressing your emotions, how you understand your emotions. Okay, tell me more about this Seven of Swords and this King of Cups for Mercury retrograde for Gemini Cancer cusp, divine. Thank you. Five of Wands. Viewing it as a challenge. Like for some of you, it was like, if I express myself, King of Cups, and they don't believe me, I have to convince them. Because I know what I feel. I know what it is. And it's like, no, what you're feeling is fear. What you're feeling is based in fear. Not based in the love that you desire. Not based in this harmony. Okay? So some of you maybe have been fighting that change a little bit. Or finding yourself in conflict because of how what you're expressing is a bit deceptive. Or feels like deception. Or again, it how you're expressing it shows the misalignment. But again, I just feel like there's this challenge energy. It's like forcing it somehow, some way. Okay, tell me more about this Five of Wands, Four of Wands. Yeah. Forcing the connection. It has to be this way. It has to come together. It has to be this person. Four of Wands. It's for some of you, and this again might just be a small group of you, for some of you, your idea of union and of partnership was again competitive. Like feeling like you had to force something, you had to compete, you had to like convince or challenge, right? Reinventing it. This is exactly, okay, you get that Seven of Swords. This comes after the Six of Swords. You move out of that storm that the Five of Swords caused, right? You're starting to think a lot clearer. You get to land and you see the clarity. Okay, that energy of that Five of Swords, now I have to remove it from my vibration and get back to the truth of that Two of Swords, right? Get back to the truth of this Ace of Swords, that clarity. So your vision of union, of partnership, of marriage, of connection was maybe in direct conflict with what you actually feel or the truth of what you feel. I hope that makes sense, because that's just what it feels like. It's like whatever that vision was in direct conflict, was conflicting. Right? There should be a certain level of peace, of mutual energy when it comes to this Four of Wands. It's two people bringing their two wands in order to forge a new path together. If you're the only one showing up in that Two of Wands to this Four of Wands, it's not a Four of Wands, right? If you're the only one that sees it, or the only one that is participating in it, right, or trying to make it happen, then it's like, it's just this level of force, Gemini Cancer, that you're becoming aware of. And again, we all go through this cycle multiple times in our life in multiple areas. So this is not a judgment. This is a safe space. It's just, this is the energy that you're having to face, right? It's going to take, like I said, a lot of strength. This is definitely a tower moment. Okay? But again, like I said, the Tower will realign you. What's the overall message here? Oh, something else was hidden in here, this deck. Hold on. Yeah. The Sun. See? Positive energy, positive vibes for your greater good. Okay? Seeing it clearly. Understanding here with the Sun energy that there has to be, there is this kind of mutual energy. There has to be a mutual energy in order for it to be happy. So whether you were forcing it and then wondering why, okay, why am I not happy? Why is this not fulfilling? Why is this not going? Because it was based or built off of some sort of misalignment. Okay? And the Sun also illuminates, shines a light on what is. Okay, so this reinvention here with the Mercury retrograde around how you think, how you approach, and how you express yourself, okay, is going to ultimately put you in alignment with those partnerships and those connections that are meant for you. Okay? Some of you might be in this energy of mastering this King of Cups. Not letting your emotional energy master you, but you mastering it. Okay? And it might be a challenge. It might be a struggle. Okay? But again, you're learning that lesson of strength. How to endure. How to find that balance between your impulses and what you know to do. And the patience to wait for the right timing. Wait for the right moment. Wait for the right action. To not act on your impulses for some of you too, okay? Gemini, Cancer, this was deep, okay? And I hope it served you well. Again, coming from a very positive and pure place here, just wanting you to just be very transparent and face this Tower, right? Face this Tower, face those fears, really see yourself and look in that mirror, and it's okay. It's a hard thing to do, but again, I feel like once this consciousness is reached, right? Once that Ace of Swords is grounded in, you'll understand why this Tower had to happen. You'll understand where you were misaligned, Seven of Swords. Okay? You'll understand why it felt like a fight. Love shouldn't feel like a fight, right? It should be harmonious. Should bring you peace. Should be mutual. Okay? Alrighty, Gemini, Cancer, that has been your general energy check-in reading. I hope this served you well in some way, shape, or form. Definitely let me know if this resonated with you in the comment section below. What parts of it did, what you felt about it, and or just how these cards maybe are relevant to your situation. I love to hear that from you all as well. You can connect with me over socials. The link is there in the description box, as well as how to request a personal reading through my website. That link is there. And again, make sure you're checking out your natal chart information, okay? And just learning more about yourself here, Gemini, Cancer. Sending you so much love, strength, and courage, right? To really face those fears, okay? To really face this Tower and surrender so that you can get back into alignment with what's actually meant for you. All right, Gemini, Cancer, I will see you all in the next one. Namaste. Oh, hi, Step Into 22. Thank you so much for being here, love. Hi, Dr. Parici. Thank you for being here as well, okay? But I will see you all in the next one. Definitely leave a comment below if you have any questions, okay? Namaste.